Yeah.
Let's see.
We're up.
We are
Okay.
up.
You
Alright
are
then.
up now. Hey guys, how are you doing? I got Mushie and Dinvik here, and they are going to be doing the Mario 64 Millionaire, which if you're familiar with the Fangame version, it's kind of like that, but it's actually a lot different, and I think you'll really, really enjoy this. You guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves, and you can just let me know when you're ready to go, and I'll start the clock for you.
Oh yeah, Mushi, should you screen share just so I can actually see the thing?
Oh god damn it. Yeah, that's my very good introduction to the thing. Allowing the contestant to see what is going on the playfield. It's like that, but it's not. Wait a minute. Something's glitching and I don't know if it's only on my end, but...
Whoa!
Yep.
That's really
That's
cool.
a first ever, of course. I did
is
switch
it
from
going
Jabo to
upside
Guiden. I do think Jabo is doing something weird nowadays, but let's see. Okay, I think it didn't happen for us. Oh. Okay, let's try switching back to Jabo, because walk away, people. Just walk away for a little bit. Gravity flipper, yep. Jabo is back. This is on Guiden, Aguap. This is on Guiden. And by the way, yeah, I need to turn down the volume again. Absolutely.
I guess we need to actually introduce ourselves.
We sure do. Yep. Again, welcome to SM64 Millionaire. Mushie64 here, hitting it up again. It's been like the fourth time, but let me present myself again. Doing many things around the community, butting my head about everywhere. And this game show is one of these things, with this nifty ROM handed and made by Aguap, based as usual, which he used himself for a ROM hacking competition, by the way, to make a Millionaire set. And at some point I decided to take over and say, what if we just made a whole bunch of questions for a lot of people for events using a ROM like this. And this is how SM64 Millionaire was born. And today we have some pretty nice, knowledgeable contestants, the first of them being DMVic. Now I think it's a very good time to introduce yourself.
No, I'm not going to introduce myself. People will not know who I am.
I think that's kind of the point of an introduction, so please introduce yourself.
I'm DNVIC, or however you would want to pronounce it. Dinvik is my preferred pronunciation, but I don't care what you can call. I don't care what you call me, except if it's dumb. But nothing is dumb. But yeah,
that's so based.
Yeah. What's it called? I'm the famed creator of Super Caesar 64 with an A.
Super Caesar 64. Also, you're responsible for creating that, I see.
No, actually, no. I think I just caught on to the bandwagon.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. DMVic2 Wall. I've raised him on Discord, and I think that's about all I can do on my end. Very professionally executed decision.
I think I can change something on my end, but what I was saying is, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't in Europe. So that's basically the only reason I'm here, because otherwise this would be like 3 AM for me, so...
And that's one of the fun trivia about DMVic. He's in Europe. Shoutouts for that.
Now. Finland. Yeah, my mic is as loud as it goes.
I did raise you up some percents. Could I please get confirmation from the chat if that's fine?
Yeah. Otherwise, I think we're ready. And I should probably close chat before they spoil me on the easy questions.
That's... I think that's a very good idea. I don't know if someone is gonna operate on chat with stuff like emote only and pause for the audience Wi-Fi. I do have a bot that's very not stable if I need to open it, but I'd rather not.
Yeah. Oh, the bot. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it out of here if it's very possible. Otherwise, if you don't know the rules
I think if no one else will turn on emote only, I can turn it on, but...
oh yeah, that's actually true. That's a moment. And then you can still type in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna leave it to the mods in the chat. Come on, there's enough of them.
Yeah, there's Andrew's there, and Andrew can do it for me.
Okay, anyway, quick introduction to the game, yet again, if you somehow are not familiar with it from the TV show or the Fangame Millionaire. 15 questions to $1,000,000 fake dollars. Along the way there will be the 2 lifelines of 5th and 10th question. DMV can also quit at any time he decides to, this is built into the ROM. But usually that's not really a play that matters, because we're not handing in real money, just saying. 3 lifelines to help on the way, 50-50, removes the 2 wrong answers. out of the 3 wrong answers. Ask the audience, asking you lovely people for help and skill and information on the question by voting for the possibly correct answer. Sometimes it might not go this way. And phone a friend if there's a particular person who manages to get into here with even more knowledge than the rest of the audience. There's also the possibility to turn this into a Ask the Host, and for legal reasons I have to say, yes, I am actually, this is absolutely collusion and everything bad like that. For legal purposes, I am the host and I am also the main organizer of this, at least regarding the questions, so I do know about all the questions and all the answers. This is not a free answer Wi-Fi though. I will try my best to give a sensible hint, which is still kind of cryptic and lets the contestants think.
I was hoping to sue you.
Yeah, about that.
For not being the host or whatever, or organizer. So yeah, you forgot to ask the question.
Alright, yeah, what are you going to do if you win these million fake dollars?
I'm going to make a remake of... I can't think of a dumb hack.
Yeah, Super Mario 65, yes, we're gonna go with that.
Twisted Adventures 1.
Twisted Adventures, that's a good one. Not really, actually, that's why you would remake it.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to spend some of that money to buy the legal rights from Arthur, but yeah, we can settle that in court after this event. Now let's first win the million, shall we? Shall we get started? Are you ready?
No.
Very good, we're gonna start
I'll
anyway
go
because
in.
we have to. Yes, the rules are explained, and I am going to assume that you're capable of doing this. Let's wish
I've
GMVIC
done
some...
this before.
Yeah, let's wish GMVIC some good luck, and let's actually enter the pipe with the questions in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I thought that
So-
was just here for no reason.
And so it begins. Question 1. Mario's Vacation Course is one of the few hacks where the player is missing integral things at the start of the game. What is one of them? The ability to rotate the camera, unlike over here. The tool to patch the BPS file. The ability to triple jump, or the English translation of the README.
So, you see, I know for a fact that Mario's Vacation Course uses .ppf files for patching, so I think I can rule out the .bps file one.
That's a real fun fact.
And I'm just gonna guess the last one. I'm just gonna guess because I really can't tell. I'm gonna say the ability to triple jump.
Okay, the ability to triple
Final
jump. Final answer?
Yes.
And that is obviously it. If you want English translations of the README, call me, but that's specifically on Star Revenge Games and specifically on a Saturday. And the rest should be what a good ROM hacker prevents in their ROM hacks,
Yes.
that it's not missing anyway. Okay, next up, a question for $200. Who is the primary character featured in Totsugeki 64? Is it May from Guilty Gear, Shrek, Crash Bandicoot, or Big Shack?
I'm tempted to say Big Shack, but I know it isn't Big Shack.
If only it was Big Shack. Wait, why am I saying this? We are still in the question. Yep.
I
That's
don't
the
think I've ever
Totsugeki
played
question.
this, but the only I know I've seen this hack before, and the only one of these is remotely close to what I would assume.
And what would it
So
be?
it's obviously
What does
Crash
the ROM hack
Bandicoot
have?
now. It's
Yeah.
May from Guilty Gear.
Right, May from Guilty Gear,
Final
final answer.
answer.
If you haven't
Final
played the ROM
answer.
hack or don't know what's going on for some reason, it's Mario 64, but you are playing as May from Guilty Gear, and you can invoke that dolphin power-up to just move around the levels.
I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever played the hack.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Everyone big played it. Our community probably didn't because it's a vanilla mod basically. Or, well,
Oh yeah.
one of those ROM hacks we just change a little, think about vanilla and then call it a day.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Yeah,
a
I've made
subset
like
of
3
ROM
of them.
hacks.
Made
Yes,
like 3 of them.
for the record, Shrek and Crash were indeed also put into ROM hacks. Big Shack, I'm not sure, but it's only a matter of time.
Somebody needs to do it now.
Third question. Which speedrunner submitted the most runs for the SM64 ROM Hacks Marathon 2022? This is upcoming, by the way. It's the summer one. Is it BBF, Stonk, Simple Flips, or King Toad 64? Or King Toad 74
No.
Extreme Edition, if you want to be accurate.
Yeah, no, Kington 64 is a guy that exists on Discord. And
Well-
it's also Kington 74 EE.
Yep. The legacy lives though.
I'd like to phone a friend, King Toad. No.
Are you sure? King Toad is in the chat. We could do that. Okay.
I couldn't waste my lifeline.
We are doing a little trolling here, but yes. Shoutouts to BBF2, that's true. So we are going with King Toad without phoning him?
I'm going with King Toad because he submits a million runs every single time.
Yep, that's the war behind this question. Unfortunately, the other three have not yet submitted any runs to the marathon. Who knows, maybe one day this could change. Stonk, I think I've seen him play around hacks and he's pretty good at them. Stonk was robbed.
One day Simple Flips will run again.
Yeah, waiting for Simple Flips to return to wrong hacks. Anyway, the fifth question... no, it's not the fifth question, it's the fourth question. Get my things together. Anyway, yep, that's true. Happens to everyone, I think. What is the Green Demon Challenge in the new SM64 about? Is it about avoiding the grasslands? Avoiding a chasing one-up? Avoiding metal cap boxes? Or avoiding unlocking Ouija?
I mean, it is really difficult to avoid running around that, like, Ella's real statue in the castle courtyard, like 2,401 times, so I would believe that, but I actually think it's a one-up.
It's a one-up. Yeah, it's pretty sad, but I think you might be onto something here. The one-up also has green parts to it, and I think I've seen a few one-ups and only one Ouija throughout the entirety of history.
Yeah.
So, final answer?
Every time I do play, it is difficult to avoid that, but it is probably more difficult to avoid a chasing one-up than avoiding unlocking Luigi.
Yep, certain one-ups are really pushy about that. Yep, and unfortunately we don't avoid the grasslands, but that could be pretty cool. Anyway, fifth question for the first safety net. Which of these can still hurt Mario while he wears the Vanish Cap? Is it flamethrowers, bullies, lava, or Goombas?
Well, I do know that bullies can't hurt Mario ever unless they bonk him into lava, so...
That's true, but I hope the Vanish Cap doesn't change that. It doesn't overflow into the bullies being able to deal damage to Mario.
Yeah, that would be weird. Flamethrowers, I think there is a flamethrower in the Vanish Cap level, and it does not hurt Mario. Here's the problem. There's no levels with Vanish Cap and Goombas or lava in the vanilla game. And I've never played any ROM hacks, so I don't know which one is correct. No, it's lava. Lava can still hurt Mario while he has the Vanish Cap.
DMVic, avid speedrunner of Celestial 64, which you are going to be able to see in the bonus stream, he has not played any ROM hack. This is scandalous, but for now, he did manage to answer correctly, which means he will be getting out of the first 5 questions and into the real deal. Okay, that has been your first lifeline. So...
Wait, my first lifeline? What did I use?
Lifeline. Yes, excuse me. No, your first checkpoint, I should say.
Okay,
Yes, a fellow ROM hack hater. Absolutely. So, despite you hating ROM hacks, could you tell us what you're dealing with nowadays in the world of ROM hacks? Or if you really don't play ROM hacks, just otherwise in general?
I haven't been playing a lot of hacks recently because... I wouldn't say busy, but it's more just I don't feel like it.
Yeah, that's a very fair standpoint. It's interesting that you managed to escape, because I think that's a little bit of a common thing between a couple of Fangame communities at least. It's hard to get out once you've got in, but
no,
good job if you managed to restrain yourself.
I play hacks occasionally, I just don't play them as often as I used to.
That's very fair.
I also do make hacks a lot more than I used to, so there's that. And by make hacks, I mean work on something, stop working on it because I realize it sucks, or just because I get bored of the project, and then go on to a new thing and never release anything.
That's the wrong hacking pipeline I know of. Yep. Can we get some claps for DMVic in the chat? I think that's a pretty solid, pipeline.
And the only things I can finish, or the only things I can actually finish, are stuff like SM64 split controllers, which I made in an hour.
Hey, for some reason, those are the most popular types of ROM hacks, it seems.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully there's questions about that, or hopefully this prolific knowledge helps you throughout the next questions.
Yeah, this quiz has questions about my hacks, of course.
Obviously. Yes, we rigged this, guys. Anyway, we're gonna see in some of these next questions. Here is your 6th question. Pick a word to complete the phrase for a level name from Starvenge 2 Act 1 to the Moon. Sea of rejection, protection, objection, or connection.
I was hoping that you would do like Sea of Tranquility because I think that's a level from Starvage 8.
Yeah, but okay, let's just say you can kind of see the theme in the answers here, and it
Yes,
just wouldn't
I
fit.
can.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty sad.
Crap, this is like the one Starvenge I haven't played.
Oh no.
Well, I do know someone who knows the answer. So
Is
I'd
it gonna
like
come back to that?
Yeah, yes, it's gonna come back. I will like to phone a friend, and I will phone King Toad, and this time I actually want to phone King Toad, not as a joke.
Okay, this is not as a joke. We are going to prepare the Wi-Fi. King Toad, are you around? And can you please quickly appear in the FM Discord if you're not there?
Oh yeah, I know King Toad
it's quite the
was-
deal. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know King Toad was in chat earlier, so I have to ask him.
Can't use
Oh,
mic
no,
right now,
he-
bro. Oh
Oh
no.
crap! Okay, let's just ask him.
We
and he
can
tell
waste,
us.
quote-unquote, waste the Wi-Fi. This is why we can just use the Wi-Fi many times over in Rome. We're just gonna have to watch the 30 seconds ticking in the meantime, if that happens. Or you still have the escape option. You can
No,
ask the
I'm not
host.
gonna use the escape option.
Okay, so we are King Toad test to speech time. Yep. Okay, yes, this is something that usually is not happening in the real game, on the TV game at least, because there are preset people and whatever happens, happens. But okay, baseball is instead
Yeah,
offering
okay,
his
I
services.
think
So does
baseball
Pluto,
would-
actually.
Oh.
So you do
think-
have some picks
oh,
here.
Okay. Yeah, I was very confident that King Toad would know the answer. That's the thing.
Well,
So, yeah, that's. I think baseball would. I'm gonna go with baseball.
okay, baseball, are you around? And yeah, I am going to assume you are not, and you would need to join the server in that case.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an official invite. Oh, like there should be, but okay, hold on. I'm gonna find it.
I've never played I have played To the Moon, but I think I played like one level and then I got bored because I don't know. It's like the one Servants I haven't played. Besides, like I don't even know. I can't think of any Servants 4. I haven't played Servants 4 either.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. There are so many Star Avengers out there that one cannot possibly
Yeah.
play all of them unless you avoid doing the Star
Or
Avenger
King
challenge,
Toad.
basically.
Or King Toad.
That's true, but then King Toad has a particular affinity towards some of them, which are usually the not so good ones. Okay, baseball.
Yeah.
I have sent you a link to the Discord server in DMs. Please check it immediately. Oh, in server, but you have no access to VC. Then yeah, you have to join.
No,
Oh,
baseball's
there we
already
go.
here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Baseball is here, hitting it up for the Wi-Fi. So DMV has decided to phone a very good friend here, and he needs a help with this question on his path towards $1 million fake dollars. Can you offer this emotional and hopefully mental support with filling in the
Sure.
gaps in the knowledge?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You
All right,
probably
then.
should press R.
I know that. Feel free to read the question. Once I press
yeah,
R in 3, 2, 1, now.
Okay. Pick a word to complete the phrase for a level name from SR2 Act 1 To the Moon. Sea of blank. What is blank?
It's connection.
Okay, connection. That's final answer or whatever. Oh, do I have
Wow,
to
that's
wait
a
for
very
this
fast
to-
answer. Yes, there is even time for baseball to talk about the game or something for
baseball,
about
how's-
15 seconds.
How's your day?
It's good, middle of the night,
Yeah.
It's just, don't want
Yeah.
to sleep because it's like my only day, off work.
I honestly
And that
don't-
is it
I honestly,
from
if I
baseball.
didn't have a clock, I wouldn't know if it was the middle of the night because it's lights out all day in Finland. Or all night,
Yep.
or whatever.
We discussed
That's
this before the
connection.
stream, in fact. Sea of connection. Final answer?
I trust baseball because I trust baseball. Final
That's
answer.
very good logic. We are going to take this as the final answer right now. And is it
Baseball
correct?
seems like someone who's played the hack.
Yep, absolutely. And baseball probably knows that this level, in fact, does connect between the regular overworld and the weird way you get into this level, and a very special side level of Space Memories, as well as some extra levels.
Wait, is Space Memories the SM74 level? Or whatever?
No, that's the Night of Doom level. But a Night of Doom and actually looking good. So in any case, the correct answer is Connection. That was a correct answer.
I think I played like up to that one level and that's about it. I don't even know how many stars I have in S2.
Damn it. That is a lot of stars if you're near Space Memories, but yeah, looks like you could finish that one if you wanted to. Anyway, next question. Which of these categories does Infinite Void 316 hold world record in? That's interesting because we did talk about some stuff about Void.
This is like the type of crap that I might actually know.
And the answers are Star Avenge 2.5, 115 star. Star Attack Rebooted, 97 star. Star Avenge 5, 70 star. Or Treasure World Dream Edition, 93 star.
So, okay, why is this not... Okay, this is... Okay, this feels like a meme question to me, but I can understand if somebody else. Rebooted is Phantom. Star Avenge 5, I think that's G-Roid. 93 star is non-existent because... Or no, that's Sev. Sev did a run of that recently. I remember now. So yeah. And then Star Avenge 2.5, 115 star is Void. Final answer.
Alright, final answer.
Since I can name all of the people whose world records those were, I think that's like the correct answer.
Yep, and you are right about one thing. D93 does in fact exist, thanks to Sev or Drunk Crazy finishing a run over there. Huge shoutouts to him. I'm not sure, I probably missed whether you mentioned the Star Attack Rebooted world record, and honestly...
I think that was Phantom, if I remember.
Let's see if that is the case. And indeed, Phantom holds the world record in Star Attack Rebooted. Sure doesn't in Remnant of Doom. In fact, Void ran Remnant of Doom in this very marathon, so he is pretty proficient in it.
Like the Remnant running. I know, like, the only other person that I could even think of that ran that category was, or not, maybe not even that category, but that game was, what's his name, Daniel.
That does seem to be the case. Okay, for the next question, for 8,000 fake dollars, at question number 8, very fitting. Which hacker remade Height Map 64 for Scuttlebutt Crazer's hacking competition with a team of remaking hacks? Is it Tomatobird 8, Ashley JPEG, Agap2, or usernames are spiders?
Okay, so I do know it's not Tomato Bird because Tomato Bird made the original Hype Map 64. When I saw Hype Map 64 for a second, I was like, oh yes, I know this one. And then I'm like, crap. My gut is telling me Ashley because I don't... for the remaking levels, I feel like I would remember an Aglab hack that we remade Hype Map 64. And I feel like I would also... I think... It's either Ashley or Spiders. I'm leaning towards Ashley. I don't want to waste all my lifelines, but also I don't know.
You do have two of the Wi-Fi's remaining, which is 50-50, and ask the audience. If you are not 100% confident in yourself, you have to judge the right play over here.
Yeah. I do think I should use the 50-50 because I'm 100% confident that two of the answers are wrong. So 50-50, final something.
Alright, we are invoking the Wi-Fi of 50-50, which will remove two of the wrong answers and leave us with the correct answer and one wrong answer. Now, for actual legal reasons, this Wi-Fi is not predetermined, rigged, or anything like that. I have to say, if I had to do it manually and like remove the answers manually, I would have to do this for every single question out there. That's too much work, I wouldn't bother. So, what does the computer decide on the 50-50? Right now?
You gotta be kidding me, screw this frickin' 50-50.
This is why I put the disclaimer, because unfortunately, the 50-50 managed to do the 50-50.
Yes.
Which leaves us with Ashley JPEG and usernames are spiders.
I feel like this is the type... What are you saying?
I think I heard exactly those answers from you a little bit ago, so...
Yeah. I want to keep my ass to audience, and also I don't know if the audience would notice. That's the thing.
Do keep in mind that some of the SM64 people did show up in the audience at this point of the day. So maybe there's a diverse enough group to sort this
But
out.
also, I may have like poisoned the audience's head or whatever.
That is true,
By,
but
like,
also there are
talking about
only two answers remaining. And you were doubting between those two answers, which is probably the only good thing about this situation.
Yeah.
Spiders. I'm trying to think of spiders hacks that exist. I swear my gut is telling me, because I have like this weird memory that's vague of actually remaking Hype Map 64 or for some reason, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be spiders, that's the thing. I could also see spiders remaking Hype Map 64. What other...
That's quite a picky situation to be in, unfortunately. I wish I could tell you anything, but that would be against the spirit of the show, so... Yep,
Okay.
all shots are yours. Again, after this eventful moment, as the audience remains.
I want to ask the audience. I don't trust myself.
Let us try then. It has been quite the question, but it is time to ask the audience. Could I please get the assistance from someone in chat to invoke a Twitch poll with this question? If it's Andrew, I could also send the text of the question itself. You know, as a text in DM, so you can just put it in there.
Yeah, I don't trust myself.
I'm just gonna do that right now. Just the question itself, the two answers are short enough. As for you to input.
And I know if the correct answer is the one that my gut is saying, I will be upset.
It should be slash poll. Yes, it should be slash poll. For invoking a Twitch poll for the audience. There is no bot, we do not need to use that junky retired entity.
That bot. the greatest bot of all time. That never worked.
No, it did work for quite a while, but it had some problems, let's say.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm used to broken bot. That's true, King Toad. Yes, there was one great feature of the
This is having a moment. I'm trying to get him reconnected. Just give me a moment.
My brain is just like I don't know how long that was, but
By the way, we did get quite some responses, which is something
Yes.
I am inputting right now. You can see the
Okay.
answers, DNVIC, and soon the people will be able to see them again. Okay, it appears that we are back, and these are the results of the Ask the
no
Audience
one
poll.
put ARC.
Yep. I wonder why.
Probably because. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with the audience because I had that gut feeling, but I wasn't 100% sure. I'm gonna go with the audience and say spiders. Although I
Alright.
don't have any lifeline, so I'm scared now.
It has been so long with this lifeline that
Yeah, there's.
I would
I don't
feel
even-
like a criminal to keep the suspense. So to release it
Yeah.
right now, 15 people voted together with DMVIC for usernames are spiders, making height map 64. And the new height 64 ROM hack is indeed made by usernames are spiders. That's the correct answer.
Okay.
Thank you
Holy crap,
everyone
that-
who participated in that question.
That was the most suspenseful question in Millionaire existence because of the freaking.
I have to add, I have been on the hot seat myself, so I do know it's very different when you're over here. You are indeed put
Yeah.
on the spot. I can say this even as the organizer. And proceeding after all of this suspense without any lifelines, upwards to the next question for 16,000. What kind of weapon is the upwards gun in Valley of the Winter Runner in Summer Mix Hack 2021? Is it a Goomba shooting gun, arrow shooting harpoon, bomb shooting catapult, or heave-ho shooting machine?
Why do you have to put new hacks on this quiz?
Because we have put so many questions from the old hacks that it's kind of getting old to use those.
Also,
Even though I'm also a fan.
Specifically also new hacks that I haven't played.
That might or might not be the case.
Okay, I'm going to try to use kind of
Raw facts and logic. I like it.
yeah. I'm gonna try to use intuition and guessing to see what somebody would do.
That's probably an even better thing if we want to
Yeah.
Millionaire.
Honestly, like I don't even know. I don't have any clue what it is. I just think my gut is saying Goomba shooting gun because there's alliteration, and people like putting alliteration in their things.
That is an interesting intuition. Is that going to be your final intuition?
Like, can I see the right answer again?
Ah, yes. We have Goomba shooting gun, arrow shooting harpoon, bomb shooting catapult, and heave-ho shooting machine.
None of those like feel like as good on the tongue as Goomba shooting gun. And like if I were a hack creator, I would like if I was like, for example, I would be like bomb shooting some weapon that starts with a B.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Or it is one possible point.
Okay, I do know one that's incorrect. Arrow shooting harpoon is incorrect because a harpoon is not, or it could be incorrect, or it could just be stupid. Because a harpoon is not a actual. I know it is a kind of a gun, I think, but not really. It's like a thing that shoots out, but I don't think it's actually like a gun.
Well, either way, you've only got me thinking now. Have the producers messed up to the point that we call this a controversial question yet again? I don't think it's to the point where you will be allowed to continue, unfortunately, but besides that, yeah. What is a harpoon? I guess that's a bonus question for another day. Back to this. Yes.
Yeah, did he just like give it away there?
Uh,
Or not?
I don't know what you mean. I did say that the meaning of the word harpoon is a question for another day. That's all that I'm saying. But then the real question remains on the table.
I don't have any other guess. I'm gonna go with Goomba shooting gun because of the alliteration. And if that is a made-up answer, okay.
Alright, Goomba shooting gun. Is that the upwards gun in the summer mix hack? It's a very famous moment because the entire course actually has a war and revolves around achieving the power of upwards and kicking bullies downwards out of something like heaven. The upwards gun is actually the term used in-game for this device. Every one of these answers is actually made up to explain what is called an upwards gun actually looks like in the ROM hack. You use pretty good logic with the alliteration. On the other hand,
just where none of them are correct, or no? Okay, so
yeah, that's not going to make for a question that allows you to continue. In any case, the thing which sends you upwards in this very plot-ridden level in the mix hack is an arrow. Wrong answer.
What? Okay, how is it? Okay, how is that a gun?
Again, I did just explain that it is called the upwards gun in the game, but what it does is shoot in a very similar way to a bullet bill launcher, and it shoots arrows. So, unfortunately, that will be the end of the game for you, DMVic. But it was, in fact, a very good game.
I'm just upset that it's not actually I'm upset at the freaking people who made Summer Mix Hack because that's not a gun. A harpoon is not a gun.
Come on. With a little bit of artistic interpretation, I think we're gonna deal with it. Still, you won 1,000 fake dollars. Contact me after the show to absolutely obtain them. And this is going to make it for the DMVic round. In the meantime, thank you very much for being here. I'm gonna prepare the next Fangame round, as we have a very special contestant here on the SM64 Millionaire.
A harpoon is just a spear.
Yes, but it's also shot, with a mechanism like that. Yeah.
Or sometimes some of them are. Some of them are just spears.
Based on mix hack now. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not. Like, there's so many new hacks that exist that I'm never gonna play. That's probably one of them.
That's a shame, but I also haven't played it either, so I understand.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much for being here, DMVic. I am expecting my next contestant now, and for some reason, they are not showing up just yet.
I prefer being on the more mean side of the equation of the game show, not on the playing side, usually. So it's weird.
That does make sense.
I prefer making the mean questions, not you eating them.
Eating them. Yes, I think you ate well. I think that's a meme that you missed a little bit on the Fangame Marathon, but all things considered, this round was pretty good. You did eat well on that one.
Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah. Wolski is next, so I should probably hand it off to him.
Okay, thanks for spoiling the punch. Yes, the Mystery Fangamer, which I'm not sure if anybody knows just yet, so he's gonna have to introduce himself. Warm welcome to Wolsk on the SM64 Millionaire scene.
Why'd you say I have to introduce myself and then say it's Walls?
I
feel like I've been
I think you need to introduce some more aspects of yourself.
Hey,
the name is there, but
Kraka.
who is Wolsk? Oh. It appears that...
I go by Kraka Cafe on Twitch. I burp a lot. That's about it, really.
Okay, I am really sorry. My fellow producers did not inform me of this trivia about you, so I'm gonna have to fire a few of them. That's really unfortunate. Okay, welcome Kraka Cafe, who is for some reason credited on the layout event, whatever, as Wolsk. what do you play though? You burp a lot, but are you able to use that as a controller to play video games? And what kind of video games could you even play that way?
I just play the throat.
You play the throat. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. The throat can be used, can be made up into very useful musical instruments. Do you have a live example right now, or would I put you too much to a spot to ask that?
I'm sorry, I'm not taking any more questions. You'll have to talk to my lawyer.
Oh, god damn it! What an assertive contestant. I think you know the Wi-Fi already, the questions, the format. So, should we get started? That's the one question that I'm legally obliged to ask, and you should be answering it. Are you ready for this? Is it time?
Hey everyone, I'm Walsk. I organized the marathon. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's play it.
Alright, there we
I can
go.
only imagine it's stupid.
For Wolsk's first question. What difficulty in I Wanna Go Bananas has the description? This game is very easy. Is it easy, medium, hard, or impossible?
So there's some history here. I Wanna Go Bananas has an easy mode in it. I would describe it as very easy, but whether or not the creator did, kind of unsure. But basically, you run to the right for 3 seconds. So I mean, just based on what I think that it's very easy, we'll just go with that. We'll go with easy.
You run to the right with 3 seconds. I have a feeling that those 3 seconds are less than a minute. Do you have anything to say about that?
I think anyone who would say otherwise is insane.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, the fact that certain people did not recognize at all that Go Bananas Easy can be beaten in a minute, yeah, they're just wrong. They're just wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
That was definitely a moment, but we're gonna just keep going for now. Alright, which year was the last Fangame Marathon held at? Or is this the first Fangame Marathon ever at 2022? Is it 2010? 2021? Or what is a Fangame?
Well, as a tech crew member, all the years kind of blend together, so I feel like the last one could have been 30 years ago, and I'd have no idea.
Yeah, 1992 was just the other day, that's for sure. Time flies nowadays.
Yeah, I know it definitely wasn't the first one, and I think I know what a fan game is. So it's really between 2010 and 2021.
I think you didn't ask with the, you didn't check it with the class. You didn't share with them whether they also know what a fan game is.
Hey,
So are you
everyone,
confident in that?
Do you know what a fan game is? I'm not actually reading the chat, so I'll have to pretend that you can actually answer it. Wow, you do know. That's crazy. Good work, everyone.
Alright, GG's. Let's clap for everyone in chat knowing what a fan game is. Good job, guys.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to go with the 2021 because the year is 2022, and mathematically, if you subtract 3 and then add 7,
Yeah, I think
you
we
get a
arrive
different
at
number.
around that. Yes. Alright then, 2021 is the final answer. And it is correct, of course. Shoutouts to Fangame Marathon. Especially for existing both in 2021 and 2022. And many years before that, actually. Cheers.
Yeah.
Let this
Season number 8.
continue in the future as well. For the third question, which of these Fangamers is not part of the trio that plays SM64 ROM hacks together on stream? Is it Wolsk, Stonk, Piece of Cheese 87, or Noah?
See, this one's kind of confusing because the 3 people who play ROM hacks are Womp, Pomp, and Stomp, and
Oh,
none of those
no.
names are here.
God damn it.
So, I mean, I don't even know who Naloa is because the only person I know with a similar name has an S at the end. So-
Maybe they have a preferred name that they don't manage to go by on certain social platforms, which for some reason have this name taken.
I know that when they get coffee, they go by Games. So,
Oh, that happened.
is that the preferred name? That could be the preferred name.
Yeah, it might be Games, but who knows, that might be just an alias. Maybe the two names hold equal weight, I don't know. Should we ask them?
I'm feeling like somewhat confident in saying Naloa because like Womp, Pomp, and Stomp have like matching letters with the other three there.
That is very solid logic. So, are you going to walk this in?
I think I'm locking in Naloa.
Alright, walking in the final answer. It is correct, of course. I really apologize for not putting Womp, Stomp, and Pomp into there. We'll be corrected for the next edition of this ROM hack. Question 4. Which developer is not listed as a creator of the Farewell Medley? Is it Kurat, Kaze, Cosmoing, or Wolfie.exe?
Well, Kurath we all know as the person who made Ocean Princess. Kaze, to my knowledge, has made everything.
Everything?
Yeah,
Does it really span across the entire universe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Before
true. I
Kaze,
forgot.
there was nothing.
I
On the
forgot
first day,
that
Kaze
really is
created
the
the
case.
Earth.
Mhm.
Cosmoing, I definitely know he's been working on it, or had been working on it, because man, he just won't stop talking about it. And Wolfie, I know he played Farewell. Did he play the medley? Did he make the medley? Who is Wolfie?
Oh god. Let me phrase the question that way. Have you ever been seen at the same time as Wolfie? Have you ever been at the same voice chat at least? If not seen?
Well, both of our names start with WOL, so you know, just saying.
Obviously. Alright, well that indeed confirms at least that Wolfie is a person.
Yeah, we have confirmation.
That's very good.
I mean, the only person who just I don't recognize immediately from the I Want to Be the Guy community is Kaze. So I think I'm gonna lock in Kaze.
Alright, let's see. Walking in Kaze, who did make everything in the universe, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it says every ROM hack out there. So this doesn't really span to Fangames, like the Farewell Medley.
Understandable.
So Kaze will have to be the not creator for this one. And next up, for the first checkpoint of $8,000, which of these types of games exist in both the I Wanna Be the Guy community and the SM64 ROM hacks community? Is it Needle games, Fangame engine showcases, Millionaire quizzes, or Boshi ROM hacks?
Why would you do this?
Because it's
How
funny.
dare you? How dare you? I've definitely seen some SM64 Needle games.
Oh no. Is that really
Can
the
you deny
case?
that?
And
You can't deny that.
I think the problem is I have seen Needles in SM64 ROM hacks, but I haven't quite seen games which entirely revolve around Needle. At least not in the same capacity.
You know, 6 and 1/2 dozen in the other.
6 and 1/2? Oh,
It's
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, no, I did understand. I'm just bad with hearing.
Got it.
Yes.
Fangame engine showcases. I mean, Mario 64 Fangames have been shown before, like with their engine showcases.
Could you name an example?
Yeah, I mean, does it have to be a live one? Because I've watched videos of SM64 Fangame engines.
That is
I
a
believe
very
Kaze has some.
interesting quirk to the question. Yeah, that's true, but yeah, for clarification, I'm not sure how many of the changes Kaze released, and for each one he didn't, yeah, those are the ones he emphasizes in the videos. But for every other purpose, go check out the Hackers SM64 on GitHub, I guess, but yeah, that's not the video itself. Yep.
So Boshi ROM hacks don't exist in either of the communities.
God damn it.
So
That's a shame. I was pretty confident that the Iwano community had a few Boshi ROM hacks, but yeah, it seems I have to update my knowledge quite a lot. So yes, really sorry for that one.
we'll deal with it.
Well then,
Millionaire quizzes is the only one that like you're getting antsy. You're getting antsy there. Oh God!
No,
you're
no,
teasing
I'm-
it. All right.
I'm-
I
I'm-
mean, it's got to be millionaire quizzes then. I mean, I've never seen you so antsy for choosing an answer. Jesus.
No, 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 no,
All right,
no. Look at
millionaire
me. I'm
quizzes,
going
final
behind
answer.
the. I'm going
No,
behind the
that's the
hot seat
one.
right now.
That's
All right.
definitely the one.
All right. I'm gonna choose it, but I take no responsibility. Holy shit! It is the correct answer.
Oh my God! No way.
Wow. This is not rigged at all. Yeah, shoutouts to not Boshiro hacks because those don't exist. Yes, we have asserted that right now. Onward to some more difficult questions, even though this was pretty hairy, I'm gonna admit. So let's see what the 6 questions has in store for you. For $2,000, which fan game was not made as a Fangame Marathon blind adventure game? Is it I wanna save the ship? I wanna find the cure? I wanna stop the simulation? Or I wanna run the marathon?
Well, I do know that there were 2 fan games made for Fangame Marathon that had the abbreviation IWSTS, and Save the Ship and Stump the Simulation match both of those. Run the Marathon was the first one, which means, I mean, Find a Cure is the only one left after that. But wait, what if?
Oh no, is there a plot
Oh
twist?
gosh. Oh no, what if?
I'm about to
what
be
if-
spooked.
Hold up. I think the STS was I want to slay the spire, which is not listed here, which means one of the STSs has to be wrong.
Wow, the war coming through.
Stop the Simulation's one of my favorite fan games, so I feel like the other one that's not Slay the Spire has to be it. So I think we're gonna go with I want to save the ship.
Okay, here's an assertive ground pound. This sounds pretty confident, all things considered. You did explain what for. So final answer?
A final answer, yeah.
Alright, going all in, no hesitation on the final answer. Indeed, unfortunately, my knowledge doesn't span all that wide. I didn't, in fact, know that I Wanna Slay the Spire exists. That's
No, it doesn't.
very good for it. Yes, I know, but I was playing. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, some people in the chat probably actually don't know.
Yeah, good to mention that yes, run the marathon, find the cure, and stop the simulation were blind adventure games for the Fangame Marathon. Go watch all of those. That's all I can say. For $4,000 at question number 7. Finish the last secret course name in Peach's memory. Is it
no.
Peach's, Dream, Nightmare, Horror, or Amnesia?
You should have had one of the options as memory.
That would have been funny, but I think they used that for the wrong hack already, so there goes. We are
I
getting some
definitely
extra
don't
answers from the
remember-
chat.
I don't remember Amnesia. I'm a bit scared of horror.
Oh no, same actually.
And got Dream and Nightmare. Ooh. I mean, both are dreams. One is just worse than the other contextually.
It's just a bad dream. When we have a subset of the other answer, the more precise one is, well, the more precise one.
I definitely have a bad memory of the final course in that hack because I did play it. So like, I mean, it doesn't give me very dreamy feelings. So I feel like Nightmare has to be the correct answer. We're gonna lock that in. Final answer.
Final answer, Nightmare. Let's see. Pretty sound logic, especially picking up on how Nightmare is a certain type of dream, which really helps with, you know, the extra information it gives what type of dream it is. Is it the correct answer though? It is very much Peach's Nightmare, and it
Let's
is also
go.
the casual player's nightmare when they get there. But deal with it. For $8,000, it's time to see which main course in Shining Stars Are Painted was fully in 2.5D.
Oh no.
Was it Course 3, Stormy Skyway? Course 7, Suicide Cove? Course 13, Chaotic Clock Tower? Or Course 15, Celestial Temple?
I'm pretty sure it's Celestial Temple, but without just like going in, I think I am going to use a lifeline because I think there are some people who know Mario 64 hacks potentially better than I do.
Alright, With those three Wi-Fis, what is your choice?
We'll do a phone a friend.
Alright, who will be the helpful friend you want to phone?
Can we get King Toad? No, let's get Andrew.
Let's get Andrew. Andrew, as a very communal person, bridging the gap with being tech crew at I Wanna Be The Guy and knowing SM64 wrong hacks. Are we having Andrew in the chat? In the voice chat even?
Oh my god, could it be?
That is
Andrew,
him!
Andrew, you're on TV right now. Don't panic.
The
Andrew,
Mario Man,
don't
Andrew.
panic. Don't panic.
Alright, same applies to you, Wosk. 30 seconds on the clock once I stop talking. Are you ready to start talking and explain the question though?
Yeah.
Alright, get ready. Now.
Okay, which main course in Shining Stars Repainted was fully in 2.5'd? Was it Stormy Skyway, Seaside Cove, Chaotic Clock Tower, or Celestial Temple?
Yeah, so Stormy Skyway was like the stormy one, right? Seaside Cove was the one with the seaside. Chaotic Clock Tower. That one's actually a clock, and it was actually in 2.5D. So, and course 15 was the one where it's like the sun and the moon sides, which is in 3D. So, it's course 13.
Alright, there we go.
Alright.
Thank you, Andrew. Please voluntarily leave.
Okay, bye, Mom. Bye.
Thank you for your participation, wife on TV. Alright, Andrew with a pretty decisive answer. Are you going to trust him?
I don't know if I trust him. He sounded kind of nervous.
I mean, he was on TV after all, so who knows?
Yeah, he is in front of tens of millions of people right now.
That's absolutely true.
I think I'll just trust Andrew. I don't know. He's just so talented and handsome. So we're gonna go with Chaotic Clock Tower. Final answer.
Final answer. Alright. I mean, Andrew did spill all the deeds. Celestial Telepon switches between Sun and Moon, and Chaotic Clock Tower just entirely switches to 2.5D for this one entire level for some reason. It wasn't like that in Not Repainted, so that's extra interesting.
Let's go.
For the $16,000, which world in I Wanna Be the Boshi, not wrong hacks, uses the same music track as Ruined Island, which is course 8 in Star Revenge 0?
I can't believe how hard this is getting so quickly.
Is it Prehistoric 2, which is World 1 in Boshi? Castlevania, the World 6? Kid Icarus, World 9? Or Final Path at World 12?
Okay.
What do you know about music?
So I remember playing a Mario 64 hack, and I know you're only going to ask ones that I actually know. I remember playing a hack that had the Final Path song. I'm like fairly confident because we were like, oh, it's the Boshi song, and we were like, oh, which course is this, or like which stage is this? And I was like, oh, it's like I think it's like the Final Path. So, I mean, without stalling too much, I'm fairly certain it's the Final Path, and we're gonna say final answer.
Alright, pretty certain indeed. That music in Star Revenge 0 comes from Terra Enigma. That's the name of the game. I don't know much more about it, and maybe I need to get educated about it. And it is the Underworld track, which coincidentally happens to also be used in Boshi.
Let's go!
That is indeed the shared war between the two games in the music. Congratulations on $16,000 for $32,000. Which enemy does not appear in TikTok Clock in the new SM64? Is it Bobomb, Twomp, Heave-Ho, or Chuckya?
Oh, okay. So I was confused for a second because I'd remembered all of these, but then I made the realization that it's Thwomp and not Womp, because there is a Womp at the top. There's absolutely Bob-ombs because, I mean, those are vitally important in like zero A-press stuff. Heave-Ho, dumb bitch, and then Chuckya is like at the top and use it for coins. So there is no Thwomp. Final answer.
Well, that's the final answer, huh? I will mention over here that all of these answers are spelled correctly. Everything is going on as intended in this question. I did see a typo in the previous question. It wasn't vital. Such is the case here as well. There isn't even a typo in the first place. Very solid logic for Bobomb and Heave-Ho. The Womp at the top of the level. So you can get coins from that, huh?
Wait, hold on. Thwomp versus Womp? I mean, I'm assuming that's the thing. I thought the Womp was the big, or the Thwomp was like the big walls. Oh no, it's not. The Thwomp is the thing that comes down.
That's a very good
Oh,
explanation of the two enemies, and I think people should remember those in case that they play vanilla and decide to then come to Millionaire to answer this very question. And somehow, indeed, there isn't a Chuckya to get coins from. There isn't a Womp either. You get onto the Womp to get to the star. There's a bunch of coin boxes, but none of those enemies exist to give you coins, as you listed. So unfortunately, this is a wrong answer and the end of the game for Womps.
Their names are too similar. I get it wrong all the time. Unfortunate.
I'm really sorry about that, but yes, you were so confident that I didn't even get to say before walking in the final answer that yes, Twomp is the intended spelling for this question.
God damn it.
So here goes. Wosk also managed to win 1,000 fake dollars. We are going to settle this with your warrior after the event, I guess. Maybe I have to pay him for being so inquisitive at the start. We'll see. And with that being said, thank you very much for being over here. I see that we are going a little bit overestimate, all things considered. So this is going to be it for today from SM64 Millionaire. If you want to see more from this game, stay tuned for the SM64 Wrong Hacks Marathon, where we might return with more of this immediately, already, like, in about 2 weeks. Andrew or someone from the Wrong Hack people can probably hit you up with the info in the chat. And I hope you liked this event. That was it from me. And now it's time to release the tension and release the spot for the next person, which is going to be the run of Metroid Spooky Mission 2. That's gonna be spicy.